Hi, I'm Chef Tony Matassa. In this video, we're making pulled pork in our Kamado Joe. Beginning with a 5 to 10 pound pork shoulder, also known as a pork butt or Boston butt. The one I have today weighs right at 5 pounds. Give this guy a nice coating of olive oil, then you can generously apply your favorite pork rub. If you'd like to try the one I'm using today, you can get the recipe at bbqguys.com/Chef Tony. Once thoroughly coated, allow the roast to rest for 30 to 45 minutes while lighting your Kamado and letting it preheat to about 250 degrees. Now we'll get our Kamado set up for indirect cooking. I'll show you how to set that up, but also I want to show you, today I'll be using a couple chunks of pecan wood and a couple chunks of apple. You can use just about any kind of wood you'd like. I'll be changing these out or adding more every time the smoke dies down for probably the first 2 to 3 hours. After that, we'll wrap it up. Let me show you how to set this up. With the Kamado preheated around 250, place the wood chunks on top of the coals, then set the ceramic heat deflector below where your cooking grids will be, and close the lid, allowing your Kamado to level back off around 225. While we wait for the temperature to stabilize, I'll prepare a little spray to keep my pork flavorful and juicy, using 50% apple cider and 50% apple cider vinegar. You don't have to use a water pan, but it will add some extra moisture. And while you're at it, you might as well add a little extra flavor. So what I have in mind is 25% apple cider, 25% apple cider vinegar, and 50% water. I also have 1 sliced yellow onion. I broke up the head of 1 head of garlic. I have about 5 or 6 sprigs of rosemary and a red and yellow bell pepper sliced. Let's get it in. I'll just place the pan directly on top of the ceramic heat deflector and set the cooking grids into place. Finally, set the roast in the center of the grill with the fat side facing down. For reference, this is my bottom draft setting, and here's a look at the top. All right, we're holding steady at about 225, and it should stay that way for the rest of the cook. At about 2 hours, we'll take a little peek in there and we'll give it a fresh spray with some of our apple cider vinegar, apple cider spray that we made up earlier. And I'll probably also put a temperature probe in around that time so we can start monitoring the temperature. It's time to see what it looks like 2 hours in. Nice! It looks like we're gonna have tons of great smoke flavor. I'll just insert the probe from my digital thermometer and close the lid, continuing to cook until our internal temperature is around 155, 160 degrees. The internal temperature of our pork shoulder just hit about 160 degrees. It's time to remove it and double wrap it in foil. Give the pork shoulder one last spray with the apple cider blend. When wrapping your shoulder, if you don't have heavy-duty foil on hand, just triple wrap it before putting it back on the grill. Once wrapped, reinsert your temperature probe and set the shoulder back in the center of the grill. Now we just have to let it coast, still at 225, until the internal temperature reads 195. I wish you could smell how incredible this is, which makes this last step the hardest part. Allow your pork shoulder to rest for 30 to 45 minutes before finally shredding, pulling, or chopping. Just remember, good things come to those that wait. Plate it up or serve on a bun topped with crunchy vinegar coleslaw, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Check back often for more recipe videos, product demonstrations, and how-tos. I'm Chef Tony Matassa, and remember, at bbqguys.com, we smoke the competition.